our life is, we live in the darkness, it creates states of anxiety. That's the essence of depression. That's the essence of being experiencing all kinds of anxiety, all kinds of negative. I mean, out of this, all kinds of addiction develops, right? The addiction. And the only healthy addiction is the addiction to your awareness. That's a good addiction. And how this awareness comes into beingness? It comes to beingness through awakening. And what is awakening?
Wow.
It's very simple. Awakening is
Just open your eyes up and turn on the light switch.
well, the more precisely, awakening is noticing that you paying your attention to the fleeting experiences of life. Right? We are constantly engaged. We are constantly notice what's fleeting.
So are you saying that attention should be on permanence and not impermanence?
The attention is not on attention itself. The attention is not on experience of being alive. The attention is not on experiencer, right? And imagine, for example, someone who is in the movie, at the movies, a spectator, and he's
Kind of like we are now.
yeah, he's seeing a horror movie, right? So a horror movie took all his attention, right, away from him. So to extent that he suspended his reality, he forgot who he is, right? He's now, he is experiencing the horrors of that movie. And the horrors of the movies becomes real for him. And the world of that horror movie becomes real. It's a horror world, terrible world. And now that world becomes real for him or for her, right? And it's not a real world. It's a bunch of images. Images, right? Images are not reality. Reality is permanent and images are impermanent. So the spectator in the movie theater is permanent and real. The images which comes into his mind are impermanent and fleeting.
It's like that other analogy you gave, metaphor of the ocean and the waves.
Yeah, ocean and the waves, exactly. So now imagine how this person would regain inner peace. Someone who is stuck whose mind is stuck in the horror movie. The mind is out there, projected into the screen in the horror of the world. He's now a part of this horrible world of horrible things that are happening, right? How can he suddenly regain inner peace and contentment? How?
By taking his attention away from that.
Exactly, by closing eyes to that movie, right? Close your eyes on the world. Close your eyes in the world and open your eyes on the inner reality of who you are.
Your inner eyes focused on the inner reality.
Yes. There are two types of eyes. One type of eyes are outward, and another type of eyes are inward.
Is that the third eye that they have?
Yes. The third eye doesn't see the world at all. It doesn't know anything about
That's in
the
like
world.
Hinduism.
It's just seeing itself. It's an amazing thing. That's what hallucinogenic experience is. That's what LSD experience is. It opens door into another paradigm, to the paradigm in which I'm right now, without any hallucinogenic, without any LSDs. It's available to everyone. It's only when what happens that the awareness reaches a level where the attention right now is more than 50% inwardly.
Well, it's the default now.
You see what I'm saying? Like normal is like 100% attention into vain imagery of the unreal world.
Well, more like 1,000%.
Okay, so now, if you take attention back, you are taking your power back. You are dispowered in the world. No matter how powerful you think, well, billionaires are jumping out of window of a 40-story building and commit suicides. Why? You know, because
They feel powerless.
nothing can bring you satisfaction and happiness except turning your attention inward and discover who you truly are. And then there's a total satisfaction which absolutely doesn't know unsatisfaction and cannot know dissatisfaction. Dissatisfaction is part of being projected into horror movie of what we call real world, which is not a real world. Already physics proves that it doesn't exist, right? It's just a movie screen and we see all kinds of imagery, right? So
You have to speak about that experiment
now,
at some
if you-
other time.
yes, we'll speak. Now the bottom line of our conversation is that when you are awareness, you can experience awareness partially. You can, while we are speaking, that's like ayahuasca. If you are just be there, fully being present, you will experience something else. It's just how you will experience redirection of your attention inwardly. But it might not happen at one session completely 50%, which is needed. It might be 1%, 2%, 3%. Watch more programs. Be with us and
I'll take that.
continue with us, because we are on this journey together. We want to shift experience of we are all conditioned,
And inculcated. Not to experience life, that's for sure.
Not even by
To experience life as little as possible.
we are conditioned through all the history, through all the religions, through everything. We are conditioned to the place which right now.
Well, it's all over society now.
Yeah, it's all
The reset,
it's
the great
always
reset.
Been there, it's
Yeah.
always there, but now there's an opportunity, and it was always. It was brought to people as a gift many times in the human history, but it was never fully received. It was brought by Jesus. It was
He said the
brought by-
kingdom of heaven is
by
within you.
Buddha. It was brought by Krishna. And this is what religion is all about. That's what religion is. Religion is about one thing: turning your attention inward. There's nothing else about. You can read your Bible and you can interpret your Bible like Dr. Peterson does, line by line, forever, right? It doesn't make a dent in human condition. What makes a dent in human condition is simply awakening to the fact that you are completely separate you from the world of images. You are of another nature, that world of images. World of images is like images on the movie screen versus spectator who is actually experiencing the movie. This is on a different level. This is not, the spectator exists and the images doesn't. The same with this life. The world as we know it doesn't exist. You exist. And we are trained to believe opposite. We think that world exists and we don't. You think, oh, I'm just a little guy who's walking around, I'm a little girl walking
I'm
around.
part of the world.
Yeah, I'm the part of the world. No, it's the opposite way around.
The world is part of me.
Exactly. The world is part of you, the same like ocean waves are part of the ocean. They come and go and disappear, but the ocean is always there. For the same reason, you are always there and always will be there. You have no way to go. There's no place you can hide from life because you are life itself. You cannot be born, you cannot die. None of it is, all of it is just a total nonsense. And you will see it for yourself instantly as long as your awareness becomes like 50% greater. Turn over 50% inward, right? Now it becomes like, okay, now you paid attention 100%. Then something clicked. Now you're paying attention inwardly, maybe 2%, 3%, 4%. At some point, you start paying attention 51% inward, towards your beingness, towards the experience of being alive, and only 49% towards the imagery.
Now you sound like the Las Vegas casinos.
Yeah.
The 49-51 rule.
And that's how awareness suddenly clicks in. Awareness is that state which takes over life when there's a 51% inward attention and 49. You need to pay attention to the role of imagery. This is just part of the game of
Handle
life.
your life, in other words.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's part of the game of
Yeah.
life, right? But that's not life. Life is you. Only you. You are life. And when you get that,
Then healing occurs.
then everything occurs. Well, spontaneous healing will occur. Because why? Because there's a peace, deep peace and deep satisfaction.
And zero stress.
Yeah, the stress becomes
I mean,
like
most people
nonsense.
don't even think that there's
Yeah.
any hope for zero stress.
Because
but there is,
because you can see now clearly that if you have any kind of condition you call illness, right? You will see it now as just an image. Nothing in your space
can go wrong.
can go wrong. There's nothing in that space which can be experienced as a problem, right? There's no problem. Everything becomes just opportunity, just a challenge of this beautiful game of being alive, right? That's how a movie, A Beautiful Life, right? You saw
Yes.
that movie.
Yeah, what an opportunity
See
that
it
was.
again
Yeah.
from that perspective, which we just discussed.
Right.
That person
Saw
from
the
that
opportunity
movie,
in the experience of being alive.
yeah, that's what being life is beautiful. That's on that level, when you are aware life is beautiful. Life is beautiful, you don't need any rules. No rules. That's why Jesus was walking in, he constantly was breaking rules, right? And now all this Christian, all different churches, they trying to make him a Jesus very, composed individual. And he was hanging out with prostitutes and thieves
And tax collectors.
he was just like, he was like cool guy all the way, right?
He was pretty hip.
And he was constantly confronting all kinds of bullshit everywhere, right?
They said, Master, what rules should we follow? He
Yeah.
said, love your neighbor, love your God.
Yeah. They squeezed it out of him, right? To say something, right? But can you love your neighbor? Can you love God if you don't know yourself who you are? That love of God and love of your neighbors only can come out of your awareness of who God is and who neighbors are. It's your awareness of them. Your awareness of your neighbors will make you love your neighbor. Your awareness of God will make you love God. Nothing else. No rules will make you love God or your neighbor. You will hate
Most
your
people,
neighbor
most
for
people
the
hate
rest
their
of your life.
neighbors.
For the rest of your life, no matter what rules you have. Okay? You will not be able to. You will be always overcoming your kind of repulsion towards your day, kind of like you're walking out of your garage, are your neighbors around or not? Better jump into car, not to get, God forbid, into any conversation with them, because
Because they'll complain about your loud music.
yeah, because whatever, there's always, too close to comfort. That's the life we are living. No rules will ever help it, right? No rules will ever help it. No going to church will ever help it. None of it, because church and temple is you. You have to enter your inner temple.
The kingdom of heaven is within
Yeah.
you, like Jesus
So
said.
on that note, I don't want to tell you watch and subscribe and all. any
And
of
like
that.
and share.
I know that you will subscribe. I know you will share, because this stuff. Well, you hear this stuff. Go listen. Okay, what's your alternative? You can go listen to Jordan Peterson. Okay, you can go listen to.
I love listening to Jordan Peterson.
Yeah, I myself, I like to listen to Jordan Peterson, but from a different perspective.
Right.
From a different perspective. Not from the perspective of guidance in life, not from that. He's just a very colorful character.
Very
He's a
colorful.
very colorful character, and I like his how he juggles with ideas, and he can follow different ideas and kind of package them together.
Like about 130 at a
polyphonically-
time.
Polyphonically follow. He has a great talent in that.
Yes.
I'm learning that from Jordan.
I think he missed
Peterson.
his calling. He should have been a comedian.
Yes, but we wrote a book, Awakening of Jordan Peterson, which we will publish very soon, and we are making a movie, Awakening of Jordan Peterson. And we did it because he is the best representation of the Western world thinking and overall world thinking.
For sure.
It's of human condition. He's going as far as human condition.
Well, he's a
can go.
one-man show.
Yeah.
And-
But he takes human condition to extreme, right? To very last
Edge.
edge. And you
Of
can
intellectual
see, and
quest.
you can see where it is. And that at that place, it is a huge bandage on the huge wound, okay? Do we need a huge bandage on the huge wound? No, we need healing of a different type.
We need inner healing of the wound.
Yeah, we need inner healing of the wound. We need all the conditions. People suffer so much from all kinds of ailments, addictions, and all of it.
And social,
All of it will
social stuff.
evaporate practically when you will gain the state of awareness. The state of awareness will take care of everything. Gradually, it will heal you all the way through. All the emotional states will be healed. Because of that, all physical conditions will be healed. Because of that, you will claim your power back. Your power is stuck with other people. You operate in the world in relationship what other people would think about you, and how. That's all a very much dispowered way of being. So, in the way of healing, in the way of acting powerfully in the world, standing your ground, there's nothing can be better. Ground of life is that awareness. Awareness is the ultimate ground of life. And we as human beings reach to this point that we deserve it, and we will not be capable to survive without it. We will not be able to survive with rules alone. Friedrich Nietzsche already understood it a couple of 100 years ago, almost.
What did he mean when he said God is dead?
Yeah.
What did he
meant
mean?
That.
That's-
He meant
yeah.
just that you cannot, life no longer cannot function on the conceptual ground. You need to discover the inner faculties of your beingness in order to handle life as it becomes more and more complex. Thank you very much. Love and peace, all the blessings, and we will see you soon.
And please subscribe, share, and like, because it's good for you.